Welcome back everyone to The Lost Vault. A bunch of you asked me to do a part 2. That includes a bunch of new people to the channel, so welcome and thank you for your interest in the mod. It was a little while ago, so I had to go back through and just try and get back to where I left off in the first video, which wasn't here by the way, but it didn't take me that long to be honest. But I'm not sure if we've been here. This is the Overseer's office. I'm not really sure. I don't remember there being an elevator keycard and this terminal, this Overseer's terminal, which of course we're going to go read now. So I'm going to take this elevator keycard. So I just need to find an elevator. We're going to take a little read of this Overseer's terminal. Guidelines. Dear Overseer, this is a mission from Vault Tech outlining your basic... Okay. Just basically saying... be the Overseer. This is Overseer Jade. It's only been a few days since bombs fell. It was a fucking massacre. Most of our residents aren't ones who signed up. That's right. The vault, just the most of the people in the vault just seem to be people who weren't even supposed to be there. They're all just tourists or workers or whatever the hell. But this essentially tells you what it is. Most of our residents aren't the ones who signed up, but rather construction workers and trickle in from the metro station. The rest are simply tourists, some of which are already signed to be in the vault, some of which they were lucky enough to get in the door and start their tours as the bombs fell. It's unfortunate that it happened this way. This vault was supposed to be a marvel of modern technology. The entire lower levels weren't even finished. We were supposed to have an entire section of the vault that merely simulated pre-war life. Singing birds, artificial sky, shops, parks, green trees. Oh, sounds nice. That sounds like today actually. I should go outside more. But that's all gone now. Guess we just have to play the hand we're dealt, right? We're lucky enough to be alive. From early reports, it's not looking good outside. You're damn right, especially around here where this vault's located. Scorpions and shit. The Vault Tech staff and I talk about what to do with the lower levels. And we decided it would be best to lock it off. It's much too dangerous. It's too much of a danger to the residents. Between the radiation and falling rocks, I'll get some of the construction workers to go down there tomorrow and use the remainder of their explosives to close off the metro tunnels. Metro? That's if they haven't already caved in. Such a mess. But hey, at least the numbers evened out. We almost have a perfect male to female ratio. Wow. And some of them are families who already have children. So I'm sure it'll all be fine. Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why we're here investigating, because a vault went fine for a change. No vault goes fine. You go in any vault and Fallout and there's been some kind of experimentation or invasion or some shit just went absolutely wrong. September 19th. This is Overseer Jaden. I can't believe it's already been 20 years. 20 years and we're still going strong. The residents are taking the bait. I mean, obviously they know it's not a complete paradise, but they think it's a lot better than we're letting on. In time, I'm sure that'll change. Generation by generation, we'll water the story down till Boston returns to its former glory. And we can all be free from this tin can. Enough rambling, though. On to business. The whole point of exiling our residents is to collect a constant flow of information on the outside world. And boy, we collected a lot of it. For starters, the situation is a lot worse than we initially thought. Multiple residents have sent back data of what appears to be a giant crater. A giant crater only about a mile from where we're located. And my best guess is that the crater is ground zero. Definitely. This kind of area? Yeah, this is definitely ground zero. It's a damn miracle that we're still alive. The Vault Tech projections predicted the Chinese would bomb the downtown area instead. I mean, that makes sense, right? Catastrophic death toll, bustling city, guess not? Another thing we've discovered is the outside world seems to be a flurry of radioactive dust and debris. It seems like a constant storm out there. So I guess it's a good thing Vault Tech opted for the hazmat suit over the gas masks. The storm seems to be home to some pretty interesting creatures. Lots of oversized roaches, which the exiled residents never take well to. No, you've seen the scorpions and the fucking super mutants, mate. We've lost far too many to those. What's worse is the feral creatures that appear to be people, but they're not. Their skin is peeled, their eyes are sunken, and they don't seem to have any common interactions other than hostility. Luckily, most of those creatures have been weak or weak or mangled enough to be put down easily by the exiles. But it does a toll on them mentally. I can only wonder if that's the fate for those we send out there. Is that what the radiation is doing to people, turning them into mindless zombies? Yes. It almost makes me think these experiments are wrong, but it's for the greater good. Just last week, another one of those exile another exiles broke the storm wall. It's only happened twice before. Many head for the city, but few survived to get all the way there. The camera footage, wow, there's camera footage, wow. The camera footage nearly brought a tear to my eye. It was beautiful and eerie all at the same time. Watching him step out the radiation dust, to see a glowing sunrise through the mangled rebar of skyscrapers, I wish everyone could see that. In time, hopefully people will. That's a lot of reading this. This is Overseer Rupert. Ooh! Okay, wow, okay. 77.98. Oh, nearly 200. Nearly 200 years. So Overseers only do like two, to make two records. What? There's been some rumours floating about the vault. Overseer Robert. There's been some rumours floating about the vault, and if they're true, they've got a big problem on our hands. Some people say that their Geiger counters have been going off at random, and if we're one or two people, and if it were one or two people, I'd blame it on the faulty pit boy. But nearly a quarter of the residents have had this complaint. I've been able to cover it up so far, but I fear that we may be facing a very big issue. If we are indeed experiencing radiation leaks, we need to combat it, and I'm not taking the chance of waiting longer. Starting next week, a specialised group of doctors will start spiking the VTSP-12 pills, which I picked up on the Overseer's desk, I do believe, with a healthy dose of Radaway and Radex. In addition to this, well, lots of reading, and in addition to this, just bear with me everyone, we're lowering the age cap from 50 to 30 so we can ensure that we're collecting the most data possible from healthy exiles. The last thing we need is sticky middle-aged people. Ooh. Oh, sticky middle-aged people. I can't read today. The last thing we need is sickly middle-aged people running around in expensive Vault-Tec hazmat suits. If that was the case, we may as well throw them into the wasteland in golden caskets. On the topic of the sick, we'll be collecting medical records to see if anyone has contracted radiation poisoning. If anyone has, and only if it's irreversible, I'll get security to round them up in the night and throw them out. They're only a liability if that's the case. No one will figure out if we keep our lips sealed, and we can just spin the story that they made a great escape because they were selfish and wanted to explore the paradise outside before coming of age. It'd fit nicely with the narrative. We can tell the residents we're lowering the age because the world is getting better. Because the world is getting better too. Oh, how little they know, but it's all for the greater good. Well, it seems like kind of gloating that they don't know. Surely, if you should feel bad, but if it's for the greater good, still make it seem as if you feel bad. Instead of this gloat, like, oh, how little they know. Oh. 2083, just a couple of years later. It seems the worst has come true, and people aren't all that happy about it. Day by day, more people are finding out about what we've been hiding. Some green fungus has started growing in sections of the vault, confirming that their beliefs are radiation leaks. And they've even started to figure out that we've been spiking their supplement pills to keep them safe. Some residents are even theorising that the world outside isn't the paradise it's cracked up to be, if only I were able to find a convincing lie for that one. It doesn't need to be said, but people are angry, and there's even talks of a little revolution. They're planning on starting. Some revolution, that'll be. I'll get security to stomp them like insects. People here just don't realise how good they've got it, and if I could make them aware, I would, but that's a risk I can't take. That's a risk we can't take. These lies, these experiments, it's all for the greater good. They keep saying that. One day we could be able to walk on the lush green grass again. It's a fucking hellhole out there. I couldn't even release them if I wanted to. Most of them would die in their first few days, so in the vault is where they're staying, until it's their time to go. I have given security permission to use this as much force as necessary, just in case this revelation comes true. The little shits think they know it's Little shits. Oh, fucking hell, where am I? Little shits think they know what is what. They think they can outplay me. I made an oath to Vault-Tec and I intend to keep it. What a shame if they decide to resist. Okay, 20... Wow, this is only just a few weeks later. Overseer Rupert, we are, in every sense of the word, fucked. I fear this is going to be my last report because I type this, I can hear... As I type this, I can hear gunfire bouncing off the wall of the atrium. I see the glow of fire, the riots of the majority of this vault's residents. Hell, even some of my own security team is down there. I don't know how, but to a certain extent, they're all right to be angry. Maybe lying to them wasn't the best tactic. Yeah, you think? But I just wanted to follow Vault-Tec's orders. A company obliterated as soon as the bombs fell. So much for that. They were slaughtered after the residents discovered they were pulling the strings from behind the walls. I hate to admit it, but this is the end. And in hindsight, there was no way this would have worked. The vault was crumbling since the day the bombs fell. Even if we did try to make things work for another 20 years, the radiation is getting so bad that it would just kill us eventually. Now I sit here, carrying heavy burdens. I let people die. I killed people for what I thought was a greater good. I let them die in the name of a pre-war corporation. That's exactly it. In the name of scientists whose lives have been ended in this very vault. It's a fucking nightmare. And I, as well as the overseers before me, are all to blame. Maybe I could have made things different. Maybe I could have spread the truth, given the residents hazmat suits, let them try their luck in the wastes, but that's behind me now. What's done is done. I shouldn't let them in. I should let them in here, and I should let them kill me, as they at least deserve that. But I'm a coward, and I'll choose a coward's death. I am sorry. Well, as we can see, obviously shot himself 10mm, and slumped in his chair. Well, so that was quite a bit of reading there. I hope you're all still tuning in. I'm still going to explore. I still need to explore a little bit, because I'm fairly certain none of that Overseer's office stuff was in the previous video. But you guys wanted to see a second part. So, to be honest, I was probably going to do it anyway. I just wanted to get a few things out of the way. Because this is an older mod, so, you know, it wasn't so much a priority. This was just something I wanted to do, so. But yeah, I'm really interested in checking out more of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find elevator keycard. I've got an elevator keycard, so I want to use this elevator keycard. And I don't know if maybe I go back under. Maybe I should go back underground. And oh god. And go back to that place we were at the end of the last video. And see if there's anything else down there. I don't think there is, to be honest. I didn't really see anything. But there probably will be a bunch of cuts and stops and starts in this video. But we'll check in here. Just maybe clear this way. I think we've been here in the previous video. This is a new playthrough of it. My previous save games, I just deleted them all because my game was getting screwed up from mods. I've got the exact same mods on, but just deleted my saves. Yeah, we've been here. Well, here's Vault 117 Caves. I think we did see this before, and I was like, oh, I want to get the elevator key. Now I remember, I did say I want to get the elevator key. I'm surprised I missed that overseas office, though, by the way. I'm quite surprised at that. So this is essentially... Yeah, this is essentially a new part. I don't know what's going on here, but I want to find out. So this is what they tried to close off, I believe. The unfinished section. As you can see. Why would they already start putting furniture in? Oh dear. Let's see what kind of ghouls these are. If they're security, are they resident, or maybe they're just people. Or they're probably just people that coming from the metro. Hey. Oh. This is gonna be so eerie. I'm gonna hear noises and I'll be like, who the fuck's there? Wait, that was something. I heard something. There we go. I knew I heard it. God, the amount of people in Fallout that actually die on the toilet, you'd be surprised how many there actually are. Vault-Tec Construction Worker Terminal. It's gonna be a ton of reading, man. Project outline. Oh, diddle. Residence moves. Okay, just basically telling us what's in the shop. The vault. Did the fucking bombs just fall? I swear to God, the bombs just fell. So I'm gonna just start typing out a nice little note instead of just crying like a baby. My workers and I heard a loud bang and the ground started rumbling. Rumbling so damn much, a giant crack formed in a cave wall. And some of the ceiling panels fell. Nico and I are just about to use the elevator to go further into the vault and see what's going on up there. Hell, if that really was a nuke, we're damn lucky we're in a vault, because some of these men have wives and children at home. My fingers are crossed, and my prayers are with them. Yeah, your prayers don't do nothing, man. We've been accepted into the vault. They're not going to say, off you go. Well, unfortunately, boys and I were right. It was a goddamn nuke. Those Chinese bastards actually did it. Luckily for us, we talked to the overseer and he's allowing us entrance into the vault's residence program. It's looking like the only other people that were lucky enough to be in the vault were tourists of young military couples. Tourists of young... And some families with children. Young military couples. And some families with children. We've also been ordered to close off the entrance to the metro tunnel. Something about radiation hazards and danger to the residents. All I know is that what isn't already caved in can be blown to bits with some TNT. And hey, if the overseer is letting us into the vault, it's the least we can do. Well, we'll make sure there's no stragglers left in the tunnels when we close them off by midnight. God, we are some lucky sons of bitches. Well, there were some stragglers. I just shot a few. Whoa! Hey, that's nice. But why lava? I don't think I'm going to go down there. It's probably insta-kill. Uh-oh. Stop sneaking up. You're not supposed to be down here. I'm going to have a word with those workmen if they're ghouls. Alright, and over the bridge we go. That flowing lava river is so cool. I just keep hearing them. So I'm glad we've continued to play this because I wanted to get some updates on what was going on with the story, and I'm glad we're getting this. I'm glad we're getting some getting a bit more closure on it. I can hear you bastards. Oh, there's your bastard. There's your bastard right there. I'm just wondering if there's a certain point where we just turn around and just leave the vault, Or if something tells us that we've completed like the investigation or anything. Which I'm not positively sure if I'll know when the end is. Like if we've seen everything. Other than the fact that I don't discover more places. We left our monkey down here. Oh. Ah, so you can't get me with your traps anymore. Soldiers, cram or spam, whatever that's supposed to be. Ah, goodbye. Oh, and a revolver. Oh, shit. Misk. Okay. This is it. I'm losing my mind. It was a vault that was supposed to be fucking safe. So much for refuge from the storm. There's more radiation here than I'd ever find in the glowing sea. My skin. Wow, really? My skin's peeling. My vision is blurry. The fever alone is killing me. I can't let it take me. I can't if I'm dying. If I'm dying, I want to die. I don't want to be a goddamn husk to be left roaming. This is it. I'm dying, and I'm going out my way. Goodbye, cruel, fucked up, irradiated world. I can't say I'll miss you. Well, he's a downer. Oh well. Suppose it's for the best, really. I just knew you would get up, you cheeky monkey. God damn. A lady and a kid. Oh. Better bring the old chessboard. I think that's all for this particular train. I think there was a few other passageways. Yeah, like down here. Oh. Keep forgetting I'm wearing this hazmat suit. I'm like, where's all the rags, man? Down, you bastard. I just keep shooting. When I was going my way, making my way through the vault, we just kept shooting him in the legs because I just could not be bothered. You see? You see? Oh, I still can't go over this guy. Okay. Oi! Oh! There we go. I'll catch you later. Give me the goods. A typewriter? No. I'm not a geek. Oh, are you still having a nice sit down over there? Okay. Oh! Hunchback of shit. It's a bit of a pointless hallway. I'm not sure if anything out here will really have anything to do with the vault. Because obviously this is the metro tunnels they were talking about. If I make it out, if this does lead to the wasteland,
That's it.
I'll probably maybe head back into the vault and just see. Stop mutating, you arsehole. You've already done enough mutating. I'll probably head back into the vault and see what's what. See if I can find any more information or if there's anything. Wow. Actually, it doesn't look as if we're getting back into Boston this way. Oh, I can still hear something. Well, I can't go up that way either. I think when it comes to Metro now, we are probably at a dead end. Still, oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Still pretty cool stretch of Metro for lore-wise. Nah. So the most recent overseer of the vault seemed to be quite remorseful about spiking the medication of the residents and, of course, lying to the residents in the first place. Everything fell to shit, and the vault was unfinished. And obviously, some other people got trapped. But did the workmen lie? Did they? Because there were a number of ghouls inside here, and they said they wouldn't leave anyone behind. So I'm thinking maybe they lied, or they were just in such a hurry, or people managed to hide away. But I'm glad we took another little look at this at the vault. I probably will make another video on this if I can find some more information. But for now, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just be wandering around just trying to find what it is, and I'd rather not be recording while I do that. I'd rather it be a bit more leisurely. So I'm going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed the second part of this video. If you'd like a third part, just ask. But I mean, I'd have to find some more information about the mod first. We'll probably head back into the vault, see what's what, see if there's anything else I missed in there. See if we can find out any more information about what happened here. Everything went to shit. A vault is a vault is a vault. With that being said, I'll see you next time.